Hey guys, hi, this is Deepak. In this video, I am gonna explain about some of the important concepts related to how the identity-based policies work and how the group-based policies and how both of them work together, how both of them work in sync in order to give the right kind of access to the user. So let us, so for that, let us take possibly an example here. So like you have different type of users like this guy John, Carlos, Marie Major, and some Zhang Wei, some guy named Zhang Wei. So you have four users and you have say three resources. This could be a S3 bucket, EC2, and this could be S3 bucket. Say it is. So this can be a bucket one, two, three, something. So yeah, when well, basically the out how an access final access is given for a user on a resource is basically a combination. So if this creates some sort of a policy, and when this gives a policy, the combination is gonna generate the resultant, or I would say a combination, and uh, along with the not only the combination, but even if a particular access happens in certain policies, say an access is given in an identity-based policy and a separate action allowance in resource-based policy, all of them work in union. But in case of a denial, so this is fine, this is all this is all the acceptance. But when a denial happens, like say I am denying in this my resource policy, so some policy is denied. So when the denial happens, then the if I'm giving an access policy in any other policy, then the denial overrides the access. So in other words, deny it will override the accesses deny, right? So has more priority. So let us understand how it works for these setups. So here you have John Smith, and John Smith read, he has a list and read access resource X. John Smith can list and read. So basically John Smith can do both. He can list and he can do a list, and he can also list and read. Let us look at Carlos Salazar. He has the access to list read on resource. Why and why Carlos Salazar can also has list read write. So basically has the he has a read from here and a write. So he can do read and write on resource Y, but he's denied access to resource Z, so he cannot access. Even if for example here he had an access, said that I can access resource Z, but since Z is said denied, he cannot access. So that's about his guy. Now let's say about Mary Major. Mary Major has a read write access on all resources, so he can do all three. So, and Zhang Wei has, his given says he has no policy. So that means he cannot access resource. I mean, he's set no policy here at the identity level, but at resource level, he can read the resource Y, but he cannot do any, he has a full access on Z, but he can't do. So Sangwe was basically has got the full access of this and the read access on resource Y. So it makes, so as I said, it's a combination of union of all these policies, but the deny has the greater priority. So there is a reason why you can define both identity-based policies and resource-based policies. So resource policies enable you to create at resource level. At the resource level, you can create your policies, make them, and attach later to a user or user group or roles. So you can create and manage policies at resource level. Easy, right? But even at identity, if in case you want to have specific roles at a particular user group or users, you want to create specific policies, even that is possible. How? You can use identity-based policies. So thanks for watching. In another video, I'll cover more practical aspects, show things work practically. So see you later. Bye for now.